Hi guys, my name is Mikah. I am a real estate broker in Illinois. In this video, I'll be letting you guys know everything you need to know about getting your first rental property. First things first, let's talk about the qualifications that you will need for a loan in the event that you are looking to use one. So we'll talk about the FHA loan, but keep in mind that there's all different types of loans that you can use. And if you have any questions about a specific one, you can always DM me on my Instagram at Mikah the Broker. Schedule a consultation if you live in Illinois, or you can always leave a comment under this video and I'll be sure to leave a comment back. So for the FHA loan, it is a residential loan, which means that any property that you are looking to rent out has to be at least 4 units and under. You're also required to have to stay in 1 unit, which then you can rent out the other 1 to 3 units. So to qualify for this loan, you'll need to file taxes for the past 2 years, and those statements will be needed. You'll also need to have recent check stubs and bank statements and at least a 580 credit score. With the 580 credit score, you are required to put down 3.5% down of the purchase price. You can be free to ask your lender about the no money down program, and I know my preferred lender also offers this program. So if you have a 600 credit score, you may qualify for 3.5%, which means that you won't need any money down at the closing table. Or if you have a 620 credit score, you may qualify for 5%, which means that you'll get money back at the closing table. Keep in mind that this is not a grant. It is needed to be paid back, but it will be included in the mortgage payment. Now, once you qualify for the loan, you will need to find that property that you know is a good investment. To know it's a good investment, you need to know the purchase price, the cost of any rehabilitations or renovations that may be needed, how long it will take, and also how much you'll be paying in bills and utilities, how much you'll be receiving back in rent, and also how much the taxes is for that property. All of those are needed to figure out if it's a good investment. There is not a specific price that you need to know. There's not a specific rent price. It is a case-by-case basis, and it's a numbers game, so you'll just have to play around with the numbers. You want to have a property to where ideally you'll be making money in the rent that covers your mortgage payments, and also more to where you can put up in the event that you have to fix anything or if anything unexpected come up, but also that you're able to make profit as well. If you're working with a realtor, leave it up to them. This is all something that they should be able to get done and to give you more advice and stuff going on as you're working with them. But if you're doing it by yourself and you don't want to work with a renter, then it's just extra work and extra time that you'll have to put into. So if you want to look up the rent prices in certain areas, you can look it up on rental websites like rent.com, apartments.com, stuff like that. And then you can look at the condition of those rental units and see how much they are rented for in specific areas, because every area is different. And then that will let you know and give you an idea of how much you're receiving in rent. You'll also want to look up how much taxes are in those areas. Again, you can go on your county website and look it up for different apartment units to see how much they're paying in taxes. But keep in mind that what they might be paying in taxes may be different from what you'll be paying in taxes, just because people qualify for different stuff, based on like old age or other things like that. If you want to look up let's say how much people are paying in utilities or bills, you'll have to call those people directly, the owners of those properties. Like, let's say you found the unit, they're willing to sell, just call them and ask them like, hey, how much are you receiving in rent every month? What's the condition of your properties? Once you go in to see, you'll kind of know what needs to be fixed and what's not. Also, have inspectors come in, they'll let you know. And then talk to contractors to know, okay, how much does it cost to get this stuff fixed? Also, if those tenants are on a current lease or on a month-to-month lease, because that lets you know about like the different units that you'll be able to renovate at a time. If they're on a month-to-month lease, that's good, because again, you need one vacant unit that you'll be living in. But also, if they're on a month-to-month lease, you may be able to renovate 1 unit at a time. And I say that because if you're renovating 1 unit at a time, you're able to renovate 1 unit, rent out the other units for their current rental price, and then once that one unit is done, you can charge someone a higher rent for that one, because you know it's newly renovated, it looks nicer, everything is newer, people want those properties, so you're able to charge a higher rent. And then the unit that's on a month-to-month lease, once 1 month is over, you can tell them, hey, I will be renovating this unit. You're no longer able to stay in this unit. If you want to come back when it's done, you can come back for a higher rental price. And then that just lets you have income coming in as you're working on those properties, so it's not everything is not out of pocket, but that you can have those to come in that can help you with those finances. So once you come around, you play around with those numbers. Everything is a numbers game. Once you play around, you know that how much you're going out and how much you'll be having in, and it makes sense. You want to find some tenants that is reliable, so to pay rent on time. So you'll be looking at credit scores, you'll be looking at, you know, different things like that, to just come up with the ultimate decision to their how much they're making every month, to see if they can first afford it, and their credit score to know if they'll more than likely pay it. Again, if you're working with a realtor like myself, we'll be able to get your units rented out for you. We're able to do credit checks and all that stuff, and income verification, just to know that this is a good tenant for you. Again, my name is Mikah. I'm a real estate broker in Illinois. I hope this video was helpful. I hope I went over everything and it just makes a little bit more sense. Again, if I did not go over anything thorough, if you still have questions, leave a comment down below. Follow me on Instagram at Mikah the Broker. Schedule a consultation with me. I'll leave my booking link in the description box below. Don't forget to like my video and subscribe to my channel. I will be leaving other tips and stuff about any other video, any things regarding to real estate. And if you have any questions or requested videos, I would love to do it. Again, thank you for watching my first YouTube video. Because they have ooh. I'm outside and this bug's landing on me.